I started working in this area probably in 2004, 2005. So it's been more than 20 years of active research and active work to develop a product that can go from a lab scale to being used in humans. So it's very well known the Department of Defense is mostly looking at getting products that can, or to fund research that would end up as being products, right? So that was a perfect match for us. We got the first grant. We were so happy that we were jumping up and down. We were able to get the second one and the third one. And this is the true recognition of the fact that what we were doing was needed, right? We know these soldiers that, let's say, stepped on IEDs. So what we try to focus on is how do we regenerate those tissues in order for us to, for our product to give them a second chance. And is quality of life that we're talking about, is the cost of taking care of those heroes for their lives. The Department of Defense requested us to form a company. Universities cannot take such devices to the FDA, for instance. So this is normally done in small companies. So we did form a company called NuShores Biosciences, and the IP has been licensed from the University of Arkansas at Little Rock to the company.
How has the journey been? It's been extremely exciting, a lot of learning. It's been difficult, a lot of hard work. And as for if it was the right next step, I think it was the next step. It goes from research to a company that has to put in a lot of effort with the different disciplinaries, which includes regulatory, consultants, manufacturing, engineers, biologists, chemists, all working together to be able to get a product from a research setting to a product. The current kind of flagship product that NuShores has is for bone tissue regeneration. It's an off-the-shelf composite, and so what you would do is, if there's any compound or complex fracture that happens, normally they would have to do surgery to be able to remove it from another part of your body or take a graft from a different patient. Typically, when you undergo those type of traumatic events, you can't undergo multiple surgeries. And so this would be a off-the-shelf version. You would place it in to wherever it needs to go, support it, and then that would break down over time and actually regenerate the bone. People forget that innovation can come from anywhere. And once you have one success, either with NuShores or any type of biomedical device or biomedical company, that can inspire more and actually put us on the map. When the products finally reach patients, it's going to be a fantastic day for us and for Arkansas. Knowing that a device was conceived, thought, and developed in Arkansas and ultimately made it to a patient who could have a better outcome in life is going to be a game changer for everyone. Instead of having to have a decision between, do we save this person's life or amputate? This could be an off-the-shelf option, be able to put it into this patient and be able to ultimately make sure that they still have a limb in the future. This would ultimately benefit someone for many years to come, makes it worthwhile.
I am a graduate student at UA Little Rock, and then also I'm a part-time employee of NuShores, which really lets me be kind of hands-on in both aspects. So I can see things from the university side and from the NuShores side and work on both projects. Through meeting Dr. Biris, he took a liking to me and said, you know, I'd like you to come meet the team, see the research we're doing, see if it'd be something that you're interested in. And through meeting the team, I really kind of fell in love with the place almost immediately and decided this is where I wanted to move along in my kind of academic career. There was a moment where I had started gathering data and started validating this method. And when I brought the data to Dr. Biris, he kind of had a moment of clarity and realization. And he kind of said to me, what I'm doing may be make or break in terms of certain components of the project moving forward. So that was the moment where prior to that, I had thought, oh, I'm just doing the research, I'm just gathering the data. But that was the moment that gave me clarity and where I actually thought, okay, no, actually the data that I'm gathering, the research that I'm doing is going to affect people moving forward.
We've been very lucky with how the university has been very supportive of NuShores. It's very difficult to go from a laboratory setting to industry, and it takes a very long time. And we're appreciative that they recognize that, because what we're trying to do has not been done before, to our knowledge, in this state. Taking something from a laboratory setting and bringing it out to a product.
We have right now 14 employees at NuShores, and most of them, I would say the majority of them, have been students at the University of Arkansas Little Rock. They are spectacular. If not for what we are doing at the very micro scale at NuShores, they would have left the state. So now I dare to dream. What if NuShores will grow and these students will start to lead them, and the second generation of students will come behind them, and the third generation of students will come behind them, and what would happen is we would have a new industry, biomedical engineering, in the state of Arkansas.